Breaking news this morning where firefighters were called to a fully involved fire about 5:30 this morning at the Cumberland University campus. This is at the Baptist Student Union building on the north side. We're told no one has been hurt, and we thank the Lebanon PD for supplying this picture to us. As you can see in that picture, it was fully engulfed at that point. We're working to get more details for you, and as soon as we do, we'll update you both on air and online.
Amy, 17s are still out there running this morning. They are the last of the escapees from the Woodland Hills Youth Development Center. It is a still developing story more than a day after a huge breakout. News Channel 5's Deja Knight has been on the story since it broke yesterday morning. She's live in Bordeaux again for us. We're learning a lot more about these teens, both the ones that are still on the run and those that are now back behind bars. Right, Deja?
Yeah, that's right. We're learning that they have a lot of serious felony convictions, Steve, and everything ranging from aggravated robbery to drug and weapons charges. We know that the ones still on the run are 18 and 19 years old. Take a look at their pictures. They've been missing since 11 o'clock Monday night after they escaped with 25 other teens. Now, the ones who have been found are back in custody this morning with escape charges after they faced a judge. 3 of the teens were caught driving a stolen car yesterday. Some were hiding in the apartments and in the woods. One was actually in the Hartman Recreational Center bathroom hiding in a stall. And our crews even watched yesterday as one of those teens walked just feet away from us up to police officers and turned himself back in. 32 of them escaped when they broke out of their dorms and then crawled under a weak spot under the fence. And since then, as you can imagine, it has been all hands on deck for Metro Police as well as other agencies that are assisting in this. Now, if you see any of those 7 men that you just saw a picture of, you are asked not to approach them. They are considered dangerous because of their past. You're asked to call 911 instead. We're live in Bordeaux this morning. Deja Knight, News Channel 5 HD.
Deja, thank you. Happening now from Clarksville, the Drug Task Force is investigating a possible meth lab at the Vacation Motor Motel on Providence Boulevard. Fire crews were called out to the motel after a fire. They knocked out that fire pretty quickly, but thought they saw a meth lab inside. They called the Drug Task Force, which is still investigating. 2 people are detained at this time. We're working to get more details. We'll bring you the latest on newschannel5.com. And new for you this morning, a person was rushed to the hospital after being hit by a car in Antioch. It happened at Bell Road and Collins Park Drive just after 11 last night. Police tell us the victim was homeless and appeared to be intoxicated at the time. We're told the driver will likely not face any charges.
Amy, new this morning, an armed robber on the run after holding up a Bellevue Mapco at gunpoint. Police say the masked robber tried to open the safe, but it was locked up tight as a tick. So instead, he took a carton of cigarettes, grabbed a case of beer, took off. He was wearing a black ski mask with an Atlanta Falcons backpack on. If you recognize that person, call Crime Stoppers 7-4. Crime. Also new this morning, a stabbing overnight up in the Madison neighborhood. This happened at the M&M Market on South Gallatin Pike. Police say 2 men apparently got into some kind of argument. One started punching the other one and then stabbing the other. The victim suffered several lacerations across the arms. They were reportedly taken to the hospital. Non-life-threatening injuries for those 2.
And police are searching for whomever shot and killed a man in a public park. Officers found Kevin Summers lying on the ground at the Travis Price Park in Springfield around 3:30 yesterday. The 27-year-old was apparently shot, but an autopsy will be performed. Anyone with information is asked to call Springfield Police. The Crime Stoppers line at 382-3799. Deputies say a man admitted to attacking a woman, saying he, quote, just tried to make her tell the truth. The Kentucky New Era reports Christian County deputies found the woman with bruises on her face and body. She said this man, Jimmy Abbott, beat her up and threatened to kill her, put a knife to her throat and hit her with a handgun. Deputies arrested and charged him with domestic assault, and because they found baggies of marijuana and a scale at his house, he also picked up a drug trafficking charge. Happening today, an abandoned middle school will be the site of a disaster drill. Nashville's urban search and rescue team, known as Tennessee Task Force 2, will conduct drills a little bit later today at the old Goodlettsville Middle School. That school was built back in 1936. It's just weeks away from the wrecking ball. Task Force 2 will simulate disaster scenarios such as severe weather and earthquakes.
Happening today, a road detour to make way for the filming of a movie. Kind of interesting here. Production for that upcoming Don Meyer movie scheduled to close Golden Bear Gateway starting about an hour from now, around 8:30 this morning until 8:30 tonight. That is the road, of course, that turns into Curd Road, just down from Mount Juliet High School. That's why it's called Golden Bear. That's who they are. My Many Sons, that's the name of the movie. It centers on the legendary Lipscomb basketball coach Don Meyer. We're told that roadway will be open, though, during school arrival and dismissal time since Mount Juliet's so close by. All residents will be able to get to their homes as needed as well.